Day. Look at it. It is. We do have a cloud though. If you look, you see over my shoulder, there's an actual cloud. How that happened in Vegas, I don't know. But there's a cloud, one big giant cloud. But lots of sunshine. Another beautiful day. How is everybody today? I am. It's a wonderful Saturday. It's nice and warm. It's going to be another hot day here in Vegas. It's going to be 104. So yes, it'll get cooler next week. It'll be in the 80s, but today it's going to be 104 degrees. So get ready. Get ready. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a warm one today. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Did everybody see Elon Musk yesterday? I mean, does anybody think Elon Musk should get some help with his drug habit? I mean, why are you in the Oval Office geeking out on drugs? I, that's why, everybody thinks, oh, it's great to be rich. I wouldn't trade with Elon Musk for anything. He is what a loser. I mean, you got all that money and you're rich and you're just a drug addict. That's what it comes down to. Tariffs are back on. Yeah, no. Just because you have a temporary hold means absolutely nothing. That's about to go away too. The tariffs are done. So he can flail all he wants. He's just Taco Trump. He's still Taco Trump. Hey, what's happening? Yep, happy end of the month. Yep, May is gone. We're into full summer now. And also, tomorrow starts hurricane season down in Florida. So if you're dumb enough to live in Florida, get ready for hurricane season. Here you go. Edith from Cleveland. All right. Put-in Bay, baby. Lake Erie. That's my hometown, man. That's my hometown. Yeah. Oh, you think you're a Republican? I love how people that aren't rich think they're Republican. No, you're just a tool. That's all. You're not Republican. You're a tool. And you're used as one. So just get over it. Yeah, they don't allow you to play music on YouTube. You're not allowed to play music. So my surroundings, yes. It is a beautiful day. We got one large cloud. Blue skies everywhere else, but we do have a cloud. And yes, you are poolside right now. You are hanging out by the pool. Yeah, if you live in Florida, I feel sorry for you. It sucks. Florida sucks. There's better places to live. There's a lot better places to live than Florida. Should you buy Bitcoin? No. Hey, what's up, Martin? Yeah, it's the United States. It's Las Vegas. Baby, oh. Yeah, I was on a date last night. I didn't get home until 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm still struggling a little bit. If you can hear it in my voice, I was out till 3 a.m. So yeah, if you're living in Florida and loving it, you just don't know any better yet. That's all. Everybody thinks they love Florida until they realize it sucks. Yeah, I'm not normally out till 3 o'clock in the morning either, but yeah, we went to an after party and oh my God, it was crazy. So How long did I live in Florida? Years and years and years. I lived in Hollywood, Florida. I lived in Delray Beach, which was nice. Delray Beach was nice, but and I lived in Sarasota for years. So I lived in Miami for a short period of time. I've lived all over Florida, and yeah, it sucks. There's a lot better places to live than Florida. I got tired of dodging storms, you know, and when you stop and think about it, I don't like rain. I don't like getting rained on every day, and it rains all the time in Florida, and that sucks. So. Yeah, exactly. You can visit Florida. There's nothing wrong with visiting Florida, but living there, yeah, that's just because you don't know any better. If you've actually traveled the country, you know Florida sucks. What about Cocoa Beach? Yeah, my uncle lived there for 20 years. So Cocoa Beach, it was cool in the 60s. Cocoa Beach just looks like a rundown from the 60s. That's all. It's old and run down. Cajun girl, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am not originally from Florida, no. No. But I spent enough time in Florida to know better. Florida doesn't rain every day. Yeah, in the summer, yeah, it rains every day. Just about every day, yeah. Compared to where I live now, where it doesn't rain maybe 6 days a year, yeah, I would much live where I live now. You see, there's no rain, no storms, no crocodiles, no bugs, no nothing. You want to compare that to Florida? No, thank you. I literally used to have to fly to Puerto Rico to get out of the way of a hurricane, or travel up the state, or drive and fill gas and do this. You want to live in that swamp ass shit? Go ahead. You just don't know any better. That's all. You just don't know any better. Yeah, I live where there's no bugs, none. There's no bugs, no fly, no nothing, no anything. Yeah, yeah. Especially if you're from Ohio, working in the dirt was, because I used to plant my hostas and stuff like that. I had beautiful hostas at my house in Ohio. I loved my hostas. But yeah, working in the soil in Florida, yuck, yuck. It's just nasty. I live in Henderson, Nevada. I live in Henderson. It's a suburb of Las Vegas. Yeah, I live in Henderson. Beautiful sunshine every single day. Every day it's warm and sunny. Tomorrow, warm and sunny. The next day, warm and sunny. The next day, warm and sunny. When I lived in Florida, I had to know the weather like the weatherman, because there were always storms coming in, and ugh, you guys got no idea. No idea. Yeah, it gets hot June, July, and August. We're starting June now. We're almost to June, so yeah. From now until the first week of September, it's summer. It'll be hot. We'll average over 100 degrees for the next 3 months, and that's it. Then it goes down like everybody else. I built lasting memories traveling. Period. Not traveling away from a storm. Dude, you can't convince somebody that knows there's a lot better places to live in Florida. Especially someone that's lived all over Florida. There are much, much better places to live. It is what it is. Yeah, Tennessee is not one of those places. Tennessee sucks. Yeah, Tennessee's boring as hell. And I like this. There's some beautiful scenery in Tennessee. Let me tell you, there's some beautiful. I mean, Tennessee is a pretty state, but at nighttime, there's a lot of cities in Tennessee you don't want to be in. And as far as things to do, Tennessee is boring as hell. I mean, boring. Whew. Do I miss beaches at all? You visit beaches. It's not like you go to the beach every day if you live in Florida. People that live in Florida don't go to the beach. you know. What job do I have? What job do I have? If you ask my staff, I don't do anything. So I guess I do nothing. Just ask my staff. I do shit. I don't do anything. There's a YouTuber named Jason who is showing multi-million-dollar homes in South Florida. Whoopee. Big deal. You're still in Florida. I don't care if your home is $1 million, $5 million, $10 million. You're still in Florida. What's my body count? What's my body count? I lost that number years ago. Years and years and years ago. I have no idea now. Shit. Back in the 80s in spring break, I mean, I don't think you guys know what spring break was like in the 80s. You could lose count back in, just in a weekend, you could lose count back in the day. Yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? There are some beautiful women in Florida. Yeah, there are. But you're still in Florida. So, you know, trust me, if you think there's hot women in Florida, come to Vegas sometime. Come to Vegas. Did I go to the Bitcoin conference? Absolutely not. I don't care. Don't care. I've had a bit. I had 1,000 Bitcoin in 2010. I was running the Cheetah in Sarasota. A guy approached me and he said, "I'll give you 1,000 Bitcoin for $1,000." So he gave me this case, and I gave him the $1,000. And I was busy in the club. And about 3 hours later, I opened up the case, and there was this long number digit thing. And I went back to him. I said, "What is that? Where are my coins? You said I had 1,000 coins. What is this?" He goes, "No, no, no. They're digital. This is your code." And he was trying to explain it to me, and I was like, "No, dude, just give me back my $1,000. I don't want this. I thought they were actual coins." He goes, "No, no, no. It's digital money." I said, "Yeah, I don't want this." So I had 1,000 Bitcoin for about 3 hours. That's how dumb I was. And then I bought one coin in 2014, and it's in my safe. So I'll never do anything with the Bitcoin. My son will. I don't trade. I don't do any of that stuff. I just have one Bitcoin. But yeah, I had 1,000 Bitcoin at $1 a piece in 2010 at the Cheetah in Sarasota, Florida. Yep. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't. You know. What are my three greatest accomplishments? My children. Nothing's more important than my children. So. There's Sunshine. I knew Sunshine would show up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm not at my house. I'm at my apartment complex. My house is that way. And I'm not going to be there until later on today. So, am I a Democrat or a Republican? We're all Democrats. Unless you're rich, you're not you're not a Republican. You're a Democrat. Everybody's a Democrat. If you haven't been invited to Mar-a-Lago, you're a Democrat. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean you're not a Democrat. Hey, what's up, Tess? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. No, I didn't get home until 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it's been a while since I've come home at 3 o'clock. I'm normally home by midnight. 3 o'clock was an exception last night. So I'm still recovering a little bit. So give me a break. Did you pull hot women at age 23? You don't know me, do you? uh, I'm a Democrat that voted for Trump. You're a dumb Democrat. That's all. I love when people admit they voted for someone so terrible. I voted for a terrible person. Hey, that's great. Good to hear it. If I were you, I'd just be quiet about it. No sense in proving your stupidity. Who's terrible? Taco Trump is terrible. Oh, Taco Trump. Taco Trump. I love it. Trump always chickens out. Taco Trump. I love it. No, if you must know, my date last night was 27. Yeah. What about it? Who cares? Yeah. No, my day today is I got to do some errands. Got to work out today. I already got my walk in, so I got that done. And yeah, I got some errands to run. Turning 25. All right. Leave the young girls alone and fix your skin. No. Fix my skin? Jesus Christ. Let's see, I've had cancer, skin cancer, what, 3 times now? 5 surgeries? Yeah. I'm lucky to have skin at all. I'm lucky to have skin at all. I'm 61, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. I think I have enough skin. I'll be all right. Yeah, my son plays Roblox all the time. Baking soda kills skin cancer? Yeah, that's not real. No, I took 76 stitches to the face right here. I've had 5 surgeries on my face, so believe me, I know. If the younger girl likes older men, nothing wrong with that. No, exactly. Exactly. I kind of count on that. The Lord and I had an understanding years ago. The Lord and I made an agreement years and years ago when I was a young man. I agree to do the very best I can while I'm here, and when I pass, He agrees to forgive me. That's our agreement. Having sex with a minor is illegal, as it should be. Yes. Luckily, the last time I checked, a 27-year-old was not illegal. Yes, the Nevada economy will take a hit for sure. Real estate will take a hit. That's what's going to happen. Minnie! This is Vegas. Sure is. I live in Henderson, right outside of Vegas. Yeah. Yeah. You have a place in Henderson on the Strip. Just so you know, Henderson is not on the Strip. Oh, you're talking about Las Vegas Boulevard. Mm-hmm. Madeira Canyon? Yep. Why do you think we need to do our best? Because that's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is your best. Why do anything if you're not going to do your best? There's no reason to do anything if you're not going to do your best at it. It's kind of the whole purpose of life. Do I own a shotgun? No, I own a 357 revolver that has plenty of shots in the chamber, if you get my drift. Yeah. I've had the same Smith & Wesson 357 revolver for, I can't even tell you how many years. All I know is when I shoot the gun, if just the first shot is going to scare the daylights out of everybody because it's very loud. It's very loud. It makes a lot of noise. Yeah. Did I say 6 shots? Because it doesn't have 6 shots. It has more than that. See? You think I only have 6 shots. You don't know. If that were the case and I shot off 6 shots, you would still get shot. I said revolver. Yeah, I didn't say a 6-shot revolver, did I? My 357 Smith & Wesson is not a 6-shot revolver. Look it up. I have more shots than that. You would get shot. Boom, 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 boom. What's the best strip club in Florida? Well, when I was running it, it was the Cheetah in Sarasota. When I was running it, it was the best because we were fully nude at the time. So nude with alcohol was tough to beat. I've run some of the biggest clubs in the country. Yeah. I mean, that's what I did for years. I had strip clubs. You have a question? Go for it. Sounds like TikTok? Yeah. I was a stockbroker in the 80s and early 90s. That's correct. You see, one job you do at night, the other job you do during the day. You see, if you're in the nightlife, you quickly learn that you want to do something in day life because it's difficult to get with people if you're just in the nightlife all the time. But you wouldn't know anything about that, so. I don't like the idea of having a revolver or something. Like I said, I've had it for years. So when do I sleep? From 10 o'clock till 6, usually 10 to 4. But I got up, I only got 2 hours of sleep today. I didn't go to bed until 3. Some chick had me out too late. Can I narrate my best experience so far at the strip club? No. No, I can't tell you anything about it because I'd be kicked off permanently. Oh, yeah. I was a bad boy for a lot of years, so yeah. Yeah. What's a good investment when you have 20,000 on hand? There's several. I like DoorDash and Netflix. So, put 10,000 in DoorDash, 10,000 in Netflix, and you'll do just fine. Eating shrooms in a strip club is really a wild experience. I will take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Thanks for subscribing. Hey, what's up? No, I don't have any regrets on that stuff. You know, I mean, I have some stories to tell, that's for sure. I'm not sure when I'm going to have to be older to tell them. But yeah, we had some wild times, to say the least. Very wild. Very, 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 very wild. Yeah, in the 80s, yeah, Coke and Pepsi were plentiful in the 80s. Yeah. I work out every day. My best experience as a stockbroker was on the day of the crash in October, back when we had the crash. Barbara Cease convinced me to buy as much stock as I could afford on that day. And I made a lot of money because of Barb. And Barb, I know you're upstairs now. Thank you, Barb. DoorDash is a buy and Netflix is a buy. Buy, 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 buy. Yeah. I was offered to go to a Diddy party when I was down. I was down on the beach with Usher and what's his name? Yeah, I was down on the beach with my girlfriend, and we got offered to go to a Diddy party, and she's like, "Well, don't you want to go?" And I was like, "No," you know. And she goes, "Well, we can just go for a little while." I said, "Babe, there's one of me and there's 15 of them. If they want to have their way with you, they can. And there's nothing I can do. Do you understand that?" And she's like, "Well," she's like, "Well, why would they do that?" I go, "Do you have any idea what kind of party this is? Yeah, we're not going, no, 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 no." Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been to enough parties to know better. Yeah, yeah. 500 billion towards, yeah, don't listen to anything Trump says. Trump's full of shit. So, hey guys, have a wonderful day. My 30 minutes is up. I'm going to go enjoy my Saturday. I suggest you do the same thing. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here on Good Morning Las Vegas, poolside. Right here. Have a great day, everybody. I am out of here. I am going to go enjoy my weekend. Have a good one.